สวัสดีค่ะ and welcome to the Bright Insight with me กรกนก วชิตพันธ์ giving you updates on Buddhist activities from around the world. Start with the World Meditation Day event at the Magaya Temple in Thailand. World Meditation Day is a day where people of all religious beliefs, races, and nationalities gather to meditate with a hope to create peace and happiness from the inside.It first started on August 6, 1988 by the World Fellowship of Buddhist Youth Committee. This year, the Dhammagaya Temple marked this important day with many Buddhist activities. Start with the morning meditation and ceremony to offer sustenance to the Lord Buddhas. The 32nd year of congratulatory ceremony for level 9 Pali graduates.The 16th year of the trophy ceremony and scholarship to award outstanding Pali students. The 20th Mahasangha offering ceremony to more than 1,000 Buddhist temples across the country, and the 15-year ceremony of Mahasangha to 323 temples in southern provinces. The 12th year of fund awarding ceremony to support teachers in the southern provinces.And the ceremony to pay homage to the Dhammagaya Chaitya and the great masters. May the inner happiness lead this world to peace. Moving on to another event held at the Dhammagaya Temple, the Mass Ordination Program in honor to the great masters. Ordination has been a part of Thai Buddhist culture for centuries, at least one in a Thai man's life.One must be ordained as a Buddhist monk to observe the monastic lives, learn about morality and ethics through Buddhist teachings. Around 5,000 Thai men took part in the mass ordination program at the Dhammagaya Temple. The mass ordination ceremony was held on Saturday, 10th August 2019, with many sacred rituals set to take place throughout the day. Started with a circumambulation ceremony.And a ceremony to pay homage to the Dhammagaya Chaitya, the pagoda of 1 million Buddha statues in the early morning. Later on, the novices took part in the ordination ceremony and a ceremony to hang the seven rope around the neck of the novices, with the most venerable, พระเดชพระคุณพระมหาโพธิวงศาจารย์ The Abbot of ราชโอรสารามราชวรวิหาร Temple as a preceptor monk.Lastly, the novices then asked for their precepts, forgiveness, and permission to be ordained. The novices then need to be ordained as Buddhist monks. On August 15, the 5,000 ordinatees were arranged into small groups to receive the permission to be ordained as monastic monks at 100 temples located in Bangkok and Pathum Thani province.The mass ordination program was organized to pay homage to all the great masters and to spread Lord Buddha's teachings. The program will run until 12 November. Buddhist Lent is a perfect time for men to ordain. Another ordination event that happened during this period is the 15 Novice Ordination Program taking place in England. Every year,Dhammagaya Manchester, England organizes a novice ordination program in the summer for young men to practice and train themselves following the teachings of the Lord Buddha. This year, the temple held a 15 novice ordination program from July 26 to August 11, 2019. During the program, they were getting accustomed to staying together at the temple while learning and practicing different Buddhist activities,such as chanting the Lord Buddha first sermons, the Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta verse, and meditation. They also got to learn Dhamma from the teaching monks and doing everyday chores. Moreover, the novices got a chance to walk in the morning alms round to spread Buddhist traditions to local people. This ordination program gave the young men opportunity to learn about Buddhist culture as well as practice them to be good and virtuous.Rejoice in all novices' merit. Let us move on to another ordination program taking place in Italy. Ordination is a way for better self-development. Recently, Dhammakaya Italy organized the novices ordination programs to encourage young men to learn abundant knowledge of Dhamma and gain great benefits in terms of self-training. And on August 10, 2019, Marshall and his wife in Barrio de Laguna City invited monks and novices to receive alms in front of their house. The morning alms offering was joined by several Thai and Italian neighbors. It is reported that the novices have been receiving alms since the first day of their ordinations. Thank you to Facebook page Kwai Le Tien Thang for the update. Moving on to our last news today, drought revealed the long-lost temple submerged by dam in Thailand. Thousands of Buddhist pilgrims are trekking to a long-lost temple that was recently revealed in the middle of a reservoir in central Thailand. The temple Wat Nong Bua Yai in Lopburi province was submerged underwater when a dam was built 20 years ago. Now, as the water levels have fallen into a historic low of just 3% of the reservoir capacity, both monastics and lay Buddhists are visiting the exposed remains of the site, which include a 3-meter-tall headless Buddha statue that has already been offered a fresh set of robes by local devotees. While many see the emergence of the temple as a blessing, farmers in much of Thailand are describing the current drought as the worst in living memory. And thank you Buddhist.net for the news. Several months ago, the Miss Universe New Zealand 2016 traveled to Thailand to join the Maka Busha Day event at the Makaya Temple. Let us discover how she feels about this meritorious event.
Relax body and mind. When you are sitting, you feel comfortable. Good.
For me, meditation, it enabled me to relax and actually shut my mind off. Usually I'm an overthinker, so for me to just take the time to clear my mind, not think of any thoughts of any problems in my life or the influence that social media or anything else has on me, I was able to really connect to my body and my inner soul, I guess, and that's definitely what I needed, and I recommend it to anyone. The best thing about the process is that it was explained very clearly, so I understood exactly what I was getting into, and that enabled me to be able to connect to myself more because I didn't have to worry about further instructions. Coming out of a meditation, you kind of wake up in another world, as if you've evacuated that world for a while, and then you open your eyes and you slowly come back to reality. but it's a good feeling. It's nothing that is scary, it's peaceful. My impressions of the complex is that it is so big. It's about 800 acres and you can see how big it is from here, but it doesn't feel like that. Every space that we go into feels sacred, it feels peaceful, even though there's so many people here. It's truly an amazing place. So coming in as an outsider, you can come in a little bit apprehensive, but the message is very clear and very simple. It's all about world peace through inner peace, and that sounds good to me. So as a former Miss Universe New Zealand and also a teacher, my life is very hectic. So meditation helps to reset me, ground me, and also give me some inner peace. You know, coming here to the Dhammagaya temple is an experience you just can't put into words. You're just going to have to come and see it for yourself.
มาฆบูชาวันที่พระบรมศาสดาทรงแสดงโอวาทปาติโมกข์แก่เหล่าพระอรหันต์1,250 องค์ผู้ทรงอภิญญาล้วนเป็นเอหิภิกขุอุปสัมปทาที่มาประชุมกันโดยมิได้นัดหมายณเวรุวันมหาวิหารในวันเพ็ญขึ้น15 ค่ำเดือน 3
Well, the Makabucha celebrations here at the Dhammagaya Temple are now sadly coming to a close.
We started out in the daytime and then we went into some meditation.
And when we came out of the meditation, the darkness had fallen, but it didn't stay dark for long because then it was time to light up the lanterns, over 100,000 of them. And the sight here, you can still see it. It is enchanting, it's magical, it's mystical.
It's spiritual.
It's spiritual indeed. I think one could call it very truly
a global light of peace.
A global light of peace indeed. So from the Dhammagaya Temple, it is time for us to say Sawadee Ka.
In honor for the upcoming Dhammachai Day, 27 August 2019, let us end at Bright Insight with Lwang Po Thamma Chayo's Dhamma quote. Every obstacle exists to be overcome. Similar to the waves that beautify the sea, obstacles enrich our life experience. If we run down to the sea with our surfboard and find no waves, we miss the joy and excitement. Likewise, the sea of life requires obstacles to challenge and test our strength. That's all for our news today, and don't forget to check out all episodes of our At Bright Insight programs by visiting our GBN Global Buddhist Network official website, gbnus.com, or from the Facebook page, GBN US. Thank you for joining us, and see you again next week. สวัสดีค่ะ